What is going on, everybody? I'm hoping y'all having a great day. Today is Sunday, March 23rd. In this video, I'm going to be explaining or giving my interpretation of where I think the market is going to go once it opens up at 5 p.m. my time, which is Central. So if you're Eastern, that is going to be 6, and if you are in California or somewhere over there on the left side of the United States, you'll be 2 hours behind, which would make it 3 p.m. your time. So let's hop right into the charts, and I'm going to inspect it, I'm going to analyze it, and I'm going to give y'all my personal opinion on where I think it's going to go today before it opens, and then the Asia session as well as the London session. We'll go from there. If you are new to the channel, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button. It does help the algorithms, and I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get right into it. I'm going to take my picture off the screen so we can see the full charts. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. All right. So what we're looking at here, on the left side of the screen, I have a 5-minute candle on the Nasdaq. And on the right side, I have a 15-minute on the Nasdaq as well. And then I also do have a 15-minute candle chart on the trading view that shows session high, session lows, everything from last week. So right here, Asia would be Friday's Asia. Well, technically it would be Thursday Asia, Friday London, Friday New York AM, Friday's New York lunch, and then PM New York session. And this is the Nasdaq. All right, so let's go ahead and look on the right side, which is 15-minute. The very first thing that I see on the 15-minute candle is a fair value gap, and it's pretty big. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line here, as well as the bottom of where the FVG would be. All right, so my first prediction would be, I believe we're going to open up and we're going to fall, and we're going to try to fill possibly half this fair value or maybe the whole. Now, why I say I think we may fill half the fair value, because you see the resistance here, the resistance here, we have resistance here. We couldn't quite make it on these two candles. So the price could fall, open up. Now, this isn't going to be instant, of course. It's going to be over the course of a couple hours. It never technically drops. It could gap down. Now, we could see that. We could see the NQ open, and we automatically gap down somewhere within the fair value gap. So that's one prediction. And the price of that would be, give or take, 19,899. That would be right here. So let's put on these charts. Let's draw here and put FVG. And I'll color that red. And let's make the font size just a little bit bigger. Alright. So I'm going to put it right here, which correlates to this price level, 899, 900. You know, it's not going to be exact, give or take 10, 20 points. But if it does fall from where the market is right now at 19,970, and it does fall here to 19,890, that's a pretty decent fall. That's almost a 100-point fall from here to here. So a 100-point fall evenly would be 870, which would be down here, which it's most probably could do that. For those of you who watch Sunday opens, if this thing gaps up or down, it could be 100 to 200 to maybe 300 points. Let's go look at the 5-minute over here. And let me get rid of this drawing. So, if we look at it, if we look at the last couple hours of Friday, we are on a slight push up. So where we're at now, it would make sense for this thing to dip back down and come right here, which at the price of 890, and that would be 890 over here. So that would put us into the fair value gap. Now let's go to trading view and see where that puts us at within session liquidity. Let's go see. So 890 would roughly be right here, right above Sunday's true day open. Now, I always like to look for these true day opens. Now, this was last week's, which would make sense for it to fall close to it. Here would be 890, and the true day open is at 874. So we could possibly fall to the last Friday's true day open at 874 and then push up. But you also have to look at the other sessions we had. So sessions, you have to you have to look at them as supports and resistance. So the price could want to fall to 932, which would be last week's Asia's high. So we could fall down here and then bounce up, or we could just eat that liquidity and fall to London's high, which would be 897, and then true day open is at 874. Now, last week I did predict the fall, and I predicted the upswing back to the true day open, just because I kind of know how to read these charts. I'll put a video out there to explain how I interpret true day opens and session liquidity and the highs and lows of each individual session. So back to where I think it's going to go. So if it does fall, right, I'm going to give you my fall and my up prediction as well. So I'm predicting if it does fall, it's going to come to 873 or 894-ish, 896. Now, if we do push up, right, let's go look at last week and see what the next session liquidity high is. So that's going to be the high of New York lunch, which is 040, 20,040. And if we're still strong, we could push to that Thursday true day open, which is above that at 20,083. So currently the price is 970. So if we do fall, I'm saying we come down to 890, 896, or best case scenario, if you're in a short, 873. Now, if we do open up and it is a strong bullish market, we can probably see the price of 20,040 or even possibly 20,103. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that off on here. 20,043. Oh, right. Let's see. 20,040. Which would be right there. And if that is the case, that is a substantial push up. It's a nice push up. As well as if it does fall into this fair value gap, let's just say 893. Let's draw another line. 893. That's just 892, so it is what it is. All right, so on the 5-minute chart here, I have my two price predictions set out. We can either go up here to 039, let's just call it 040. But if we do fall, we could look at the price of 892. You know, give or take, it's not going to be exactly that price, but who knows? It could fall, hit it, bounce off, and continue to go up, or we could just break past it and then fall down here, which looks like a decent support level of 820, 821. So I'm going to leave these lines chalked up on these charts because I will be going live tonight when the market opens at 5 p.m. Central my time, which is another 6 hours away. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I hope y'all have a great trading day. I will be going live once again, and I hope to see y'all there. If I don't, man, I appreciate y'all watching this video, and y'all have a great trading day, have a great trading week, and I appreciate y'all watching this video, guys. This is not financial advice. This is just me interpreting the market and giving my price predictions either way which it goes, because it can go up and it can go down. We don't know which way it goes until it goes. So I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace.